How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. So we're back with another pro player spots in Vanguard that you can use in ranked play or even in multiplayer if you wanted to. But obviously after the major on the weekend, we've got a lot of new spots for you guys. Not a lot of glitches today, a few jump spots, a few angles and a couple little nades for you guys. So it's part 6, I believe, so I can't believe we've made 6 episodes already. Really enjoying this series, but we'll get straight into it today, guys. And I do hope you enjoy the video. So let's go. So we're going to start things out here on Tuscan with a little sniper spot on the A side of the map across the field where you may be able to get a first pick or even just get some information. So we saw Insight using this one, and I believe that Zero does as well. So if you get on top of this plant pot with a sniper, you can actually just see over, but if you do a little jump as well, you're going to be able to get a better clear shot. But if you just hold this, you should be able to get a nice first blood or even some info on for your teammates. And also you can hop on this one as well a little bit further back if you hop onto the bench first and onto this. As you can see a little bit further to the right there, and of course jump again, maybe able to get a nice snipe off the start or get some info. This spot is in Top Church on Tuscan, so we saw Dashi using this. Now obviously you could stand in the window and hold this cross or here, but we saw him actually standing on the railing of the stairs right inside. And you could also just get some info or maybe get a pick if someone's playing that slow and just call out to your team. Now it's pretty cool because you're back in the building and you're safe if anybody pushes from back there. So if you hop back onto this, pretty simple spot, but it's just worth noting that you can actually see that little angle there. Now we have a spot here from Shotzzy, which I have not 100% tested if it works, but if he's using it, I assume that it does. So basically we saw him whilst playing. We saw him wall banging just here to the right of, or to the left, sorry, of this little railing on the bedpost. So he's coming about here and aiming just towards the right of the bomb and just wall banging through there. Now this could be handy maybe if you plant the bomb down, but we'll have to double check this for you guys just to see if it does 100% work. But since we saw Shotzzy using it, I thought it was worth just giving it a mention. So I'm sure we all saw Simp clutch a 1v3. But it's just worth noting that little nade spot that he hit, where it's a pretty obvious one, but you can bounce the nade off that wall, and it's going to land onto that A-bomb site if somebody's there. Or maybe you could stun check it as well if you really wanted to. You know, maybe you don't want to peek out and expose yourself, so you can just pop a stun. If you get a hit marker, slide round, take them out. So it's a really cool, nice little 1v3 that we saw Simp do there. So, final spot on Tuscan. Now, I know we've been on this map a lot, but we saw Dylan Envoy for 100 Thieves standing on this railing here, if I can actually get on it myself, and we saw him just watching through this top gap. Now, I didn't actually realise that you could do this, but it's a pretty simple one again. But if you want to sit here and watch anybody push him, maybe you could get through this way and shut the door behind you so it looks like no one's in there. And of course, you can also see the stairs from here. Could be pretty handy for hardpoint or S&D, or even control, to be fair. You could pretty much hold this down any way you like, because P5 up here is going to be a big place to hold down on a lot of the game modes, really. Now, here we are on Bokage. Now, we saw Shotzzy using a cool little spot to watch over this A-bomb. So if you come inside here, maybe you could shut the doors just so you know if anybody's coming. And he was lying down just here, and you can get some info. Say you plant the bomb down, and you could watch this alleyway without really exposing yourself. Obviously, it'd be handy if all the doors are shut really behind you, which to make it a little bit better. But you can actually lie down on these covers and get some info, see if anybody's crossing there. But if you do lie in the way, sometimes you will get the red dot appearing for the enemies, and they will be able to shoot you through it. Sometimes it appears, sometimes it doesn't. It's a little bit buggy, I find. But yeah, you can lie here, you know, say you see someone cross, maybe give it a couple seconds, let them start defusing, and pop out on the bomb and take them out. So when playing Search on Bokage, you know, you will see a lot of people running as top grandmas. It's a pretty common hold. So if you run through that alley, a lot of times you will get taken out. But we saw accuracy using this one. So if you hop onto the tank and you just pre-aim this with an AR, obviously it's not many people are going to push around here. You may get the old person to push there, but you can still use this as cover for that. But you can sit here with an AR, wait for that to open, and you will just be able to beam through it. But you could even pre-fire. Say you see them peek it, just half open it pretty much. You will be able to take them out. It's a pretty nice spot because you've got a pretty good head glitch, and you can angle yourself how you want, maybe strafe side to side whilst taking them out. Next, we have a nade spot here on Bokage, which we saw Gizmo using. So obviously, as we all know, if you're playing S&D, you'll get a lot of people pushing up to this car and this whole side here. So what we saw him do was come here straight off spawn like this. Should be safe to do so. And we saw him just come here, little simple spot, pop a nade, aim towards that little gutter there, and it's going to bounce and land the other side of that wall there. And as you can see, it's going to damage that car as well. So if anybody is sort of stood here or on here like this, you may kill them, or if you don't kill them, at least you'll get some info. Then maybe, you know, you could wrap around, staying close to the wall, and then you could come like this from behind and finish the job. You could even do a stun check if you wanted to, or get a teammate to do it with you, and you should be able to take someone out. Lastly, we have a spot here on Desert Siege to counter that back railing there. So basically, we're going to be on the other side of this. We don't want to break that because I want to show you the spot. But basically, we saw Standy using this one. Basically, if you come right up to it, lie down, you are actually going to be able to get a very sneaky little angle, and you might be able to get a pick without even destroying this wood. And, you know, you will get a lot of snipers coming to sit back there, like so. You angle yourself nicely. You could even use a sniper yourself if you want it to be a bit more accurate. But yeah, you can see just through there, you will get a little bit of prone block, but you should be able to line yourself up with your left stick, moving side to side. There we go. So yeah, that's a pretty sneaky spot. Take out any snipers. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Cannot believe we hit 1,000 subs over the weekend. That's just crazy to me. So thank each and every single one of you. Really, really does mean the world to me. Just crazy, you know, start of this year I said I wanted to hit 1,000 by the end, and we're only 3 months in roughly, and yeah, we've sort of hit it, so I can't really believe that. But yeah, thank you all very, very much. We'll be having lots more content coming out on the channel. As always, let me know if there's anything you want to see covered on the channel. At the moment, this is my sort of main series. Obviously, it's going to slow down the less sort of games we have, because you don't find a lot of CDL players using these crazy spots just in the regular league matches. They normally save it for the majors, and I imagine after the main champs at the end, we're going to see some crazy stuff out of these players. But as always, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a good day. I'll see you all in the next video.